Welcome back to the Talking Hedge. I'm Josh Kincaid, and this is your Cannabis Business Podcast. Are you looking to break into the cannabis business? Here's some research that points to the hot areas of growth with 5 new cannabis trends that you need to know. Cannabis is not only the fastest growing industry in the United States, but it's also the most dynamic. It's far from a strained industry, trudging through incremental adjustments every year. In the cannabis business, trends and change strike fast and reverberate across the industry. So what's coming next? Number one is convenience is king. The initial phases of legal cannabis revolved around flower and concentrates like shatters and wax, all of which had to be added to vessels and either smoked or vaporized. But were they effective? Absolutely. But not always convenient for the customer. The dramatic rise of the disposable vape cartridge pens, which simplifies the consumption process to pressing a button and inhaling, illustrates the importance of new convenient form factors. In the same vein, consumers also like single-serve edibles and increasingly prefer cannabis-infused beverages that come in shots rather than the entire bottle. Research shows that half of the cannabis consumers say that they're largely influenced by the convenience of the consumption method. It's not just the way that they consume that matters to them, but it's also the ease of purchase. Delivery services are on the rise, just as they are for every other consumer industry. The proximity of the dispensary location is also proven to be vital. 67% of consumers identify location as convenience as a top consideration for where to shop. Number two is consistency, low dose, and effects options are on the rise. For more and more consumers, the days of just eating a cookie infused with presumably 10 grams of THC and hoping for the best are over. They want reliable doses and consistent cannabis experiences. They desire serving with smaller doses. For example, instead of breaking cookies in half in a futile attempt to ingest 5 milligrams, they would rather eat a pair of precisely dosed 2.5 milligram mints. Research also shows that 33% of cannabis consumers today prefer low-dose products. And in addition, 41% of these consumers wish products offered more in the way of targeting specific effects, such as relaxation and energy. In short, what do consumers want? Personalization. Cannabis drinks are chugging along. International alcohol conglomerate Constellation Brands invested in Canada's Canopy growth. Then Morrison Coors partnered with another Canadian cannabis company to create a non-boozy cannabis beverage. And Diageo, a parent company of brands like Kettle One Vodka and Bailey's Irish Cream, has said it wants to get into the action. So these enormous corporations are onto something. Cannabis-infused beverages have an effervescent future. Products as diverse as kombucha, tea bags, coffee now come infused with THC. Research shows that by 2022, cannabis beverages sales will grow in excess of tenfold compared to last year's 30 million in sales. Number four is that there's more demand for social consumption. For now, legal consumption of cannabis in most places demands private spaces, mainly in people's homes. But as legal cannabis becomes more normalized in municipalities across the nation, some areas are approving public spaces for cannabis consumption. This tracks well with consumer preferences, as 71% said that they will engage with cannabis for social and/or recreational purposes, according to the research. Additionally, they find that a third of cannabis users specifically consume prior to meeting others, and 41% include consumption as part of their date night. Contrary to the stereotype of withdrawn loners, cannabis consumers have proven to be largely social and active. This reality has already started to shape the cannabis businesses and will likely to do so in the coming years. Number five, gray is the new black. It's a popular belief that younger consumers utilize cannabis to have fun while older consumers use it for aches and pains and improve sleep, but this couldn't be farther from the truth. The study shows that 67% of baby boomers consume cannabis to deal with medical issues. But at the same time, 60% identify unwinding and having a good time as reasons to consume. The report anticipates marketers will catch up to the trend and adjust, offering products that deliver the full range of cannabis experiences. And with that, we're going to roll this one up. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, or don't, and I'm out.